versus Martinez. Martinez with that undefeated record on the line here, Paulie.
Yeah, here we go in the tail of the tape. Schaffer, 5 years younger, a little lighter, 1-inch reach advantage. But let's see if the youth of Schaffer translates as Martinez tries to get off to a quick start.
Martinez throwing that big left hand early. The southpaw Martinez was so devastating with that in his last fight against Watson. Caught him with the left hook, dropped Watson. And now we've got just blitzing offense early by Martinez, wearing the stars and stripes.
Yeah, Schaffer looks a little bit tight to me to start out this fight. First pro fight, first bare knuckle fight. I think he's got to get himself loosened up a little bit. He looks a little bit tight on defense, and he's not letting the shots go fluidly, and Martinez is taking advantage.
And you know, he's not even seeing that left hand.
Yeah.
Martinez bringing that left hand at will. Look at that. He's landing that every time he throws it.
Martinez just loading it up. Schaffer 8-1 in MMA, but this is his first experience in bare knuckle. 1-2 combination there by Speedy Martinez. He is just that.
And you know, right now, when you look at Seth, he's not moving at all. No. He's staying right there, right in front of Martinez. Makes it easy for Martinez to find him.
Yeah, and you can tell he's tight also. Another reason, he's starting the same way every time. He's just going in and looking for a 1-2. Going in, looking for a falling in, touching here. He's not thinking outside. There goes again, look for the 1-2 again. He's just not looking for anything else because he's just not calm enough to be thinking his way through the fight yet.
Martinez undefeated. Kind of reminds me of Carlos Guerra, just in precision boxing that he's shown, and the undefeated record as well.
But I'll tell you what Martinez does do is, see how low he gets? He gets real low. Now watch the front foot of Schaffer. It's on his heel. He's not on the balls of his feet, so he's not able to shift rapidly. He plants that foot, it's staying there.
Yeah, good observation, Ben. When you land heel toe, it kind of cements you a little bit.
Gonna say Schaffer's feet in the concrete thus far. The right-left combination there by the southpaw Speedy Martinez. Got his dad in his corner. Albert Martinez Sr., the drag racer that we spoke of.
And he got a finger in the eye there.
Yep, calling for time now.
His contact came out.
Fixed it. And he fixed it. Look at that.
Oh, wow. That was quick.
That's calm. You know you're calm. You can fix your contact in the middle of the fight, too.
Better make sure that's that 30-day contact.
Action resumes. 40 seconds to go here in the first of 5 scheduled 3-minute rounds. Still to come.
Right here, Schaffer needs to feint or something here. He's just touching, you know, Martinez is giving him the lead hand to paw, and Schaffer's pawing at it, but he's not, you know, creating anything off it. You're pawing, you got to drop a feint or something.
Last time out, Martinez was able to get his opponent Watson cornered, and as Watson came out of the corner, Martinez caught him with that big left hook. We'll see if Martinez can perhaps bull rush Schaffer in this one. Get him cornered and then unload. Oh my! Big shot. Wow, out of nowhere by Seth Schaffer. And only seconds left in the first round. We'll see if Martinez can weather the storm back on his feet.
And that's a big confidence builder for Schaffer. I'll tell you, Schaffer needed that. Wow, the whole round over.
First round comes to an end, and a big-time wake-up call by Seth Schaffer.
And look at Schaffer yelling into the camera. Now he's pumped. Now he's got the confidence.
Yeah, but you know what, guys? We're talking about the anger in Schaffer. Yet he actually was very cool and calm. Yeah. Waited for his time, and then with that left, he turned that left, and it was right on the button.
I don't even know how to score that round now because it was a round dominated by Martinez, and then a knockdown. Does that mean he wins it 10-8 instead of 10-9? I mean 10-9 instead of 10-8, right? I mean, that was a dominant Martinez round.
So if you score 10-8 as a dominant round, then you give the 1 for the knockout.
10-9.
10-9.
Yeah, it becomes 10-9, yeah.
Well, that's why it's said here, guys, in BYB inside the Trigon, don't leave it to the judges. Only 1 round in the book so far as we take a look back at the action. Blitzing in there. I mean, was Schaffer.
And what's impressive here is Schaffer's fighting right-handed, but he lands that shot as a left cross. Watch. It spins around. Look, it's a left cross. He threw that shot as a left cross from the southpaw stance and dropped his man. Now he's back in the right-handed position. Let's see.
Yeah, what an angle Schaffer caught him with. Really stunning, surprising Albert Speedy Martinez. And we'll see if Martinez can come back out of the blocks offensively here. Nice flurry to kick things off here in round 2.
Well, I think both got their confidence up. They both think they can land. They both think they can do some damage. Now it's a matter of Schaffer. What he's got to do is move a little bit more laterally. Don't go back.
And Martinez staying low, trying to keep a small target. He doesn't want to give up that target again like he did at the end of that last round.
Martinez so dangerous with that southpaw. Straight left attempt there by Martinez. This is where it was the beginning of the end for Watson when Martinez got him cornered. Body shots by Martinez. Fighting out of the corner is Schaffer.
And you know, one of the shots that gets in on the southpaw, Paulie, is that straight right.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that Schaffer's doing a good job of. He's looking for that straight right. And what he does is he moves his foot to the outside and then moves laterally and then comes in with that straight right.
But the problem for the right-hander is the left hand. The straight left hand can get in from the southpaw. And Martinez got in a couple there.
Both fighters throwing punches and bunches here. Attacking now is Schaffer.
He took another shot to the jaw. You saw Martinez start to buckle.
Out of the clinch, going to the work on the body is Schaffer. Schaffer with that MMA background is going to be very familiar with clinch work. Dirty boxing by both. Something's got to give here, fellas. What a war we got brewing.
I'll tell you, Schaffer trying to work his way back into the fight, and this is becoming a battle of attrition more and more and more. And I think both guys are willing to go for it. Big shot there by Schaffer. He backed off Martinez.
And you know, he's managing that space so well. He's able to close, but he gives it just enough air to be able to land his shot. And that's a technique that boxing fighters do. They put their head right on the chest of their fighter and then create punching angles.
This fight's just got that powder keg mentality. You feel like it could end at any second. One big shot could be the difference maker.
I think both of these guys are dragging each other to a bad, dark place. And they both seem willing to be there. I don't know that any one of these guys is going to be able to break the other one at this moment.
Oh, if this continues, we might have a front runner for fight of the night. These two go into war. Schaffer throwing with reckless abandon.
And the smart thing Schaffer's doing is he is making sure that Martinez's back is in the corner. And he's not letting him out of there. You got to fight out of there.
And I think lately, Paulie, Schaffer's just been the busier of the two fighters in terms of the volume that he's.
Yeah, that's the thing. He may have stolen the first round, and now in the second round, it seems like he's actually outworking Martinez. And I don't know, man. Martinez may be down 2 rounds at the end of this round if this ends like this.
Inside 10 seconds to go now. Sense of urgency.
Big shot by Martinez at the belt.
Big left hand by Martinez.
Close round, man. That's a close round. I mean, the first round you give to Martinez, you give to Schaffer because of the knockdown, but only because of the knockdown. And the second round is so close, man.
I'm going to give that one to Schaffer. I
was angling Schaffer, and then that big left hand at the belt by Martinez now has me questioning who to give it to, you know?
And that was a meaningful shot there by Martinez right at the bell saying, hey, I'm not going anywhere.
But that's why a good way to score it is to divide it in 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute.
And here's some of that action from that last round. The nice left hand there from underneath by Martinez. I think this is the early part of the round where Martinez was staying low and kind of getting in there.
Schaffer worked getting that
from there. That was a good left hand. That one might be where the cut came from.
And there we see
that is cut.
Schaffer getting worked on in the corner there as well, Paulie. Working on that cut in between rounds. Wow. What a battle we've got.
Good fight. Both of these guys mentally strong and not giving in to one another, which is creating a lot of entertainment for the fans. Oh, good, nice jab by Schaffer.
Paulie, watch how wide Martinez's stance is. To me, it takes a long time.
Yeah, I noticed that too. And he's exaggeratingly low, and he ends up widening his feet when he stays that low.
I mean, Pernell Whitaker was the best at that, but this is no Pernell Whitaker the way he moves.
Yeah, and there's not a lot of space to move like Whitaker in there either.
Yeah.
Kind of dialing it back a little bit here, though, and a little more measured is Martinez. Good head movement and looking to find that angle.
You talk about the anger of Schaffer, Benny. You know, I think he's very, very calm in there, but you can see the anger in his willingness to battle. He's looking to overtake you mentally by getting you in those corners, and he doesn't stop punching, and he makes Martinez very uncomfortable.
Oh, my goodness! Schaffer drops him again to the head, to the body, all points in between.
That's a body shot that you give Schaffer Mexican citizenship. That was a left hook to the body.
I didn't even see it. I was talking. I didn't even see it. I'm talking too much there.
Whoa!
That was on the button. Left hook to the body. That was unbelievable.
Martinez.
Great sportsmanship.
Oh, yeah. You got to love it. I mean, what a battle it was.
I mean, this is one sneaky left hook. We kept talking about that straight right. And, you know, he faked it with a straight right and then came in with that left hook to the body. And believe me,
Schaffer emotional as well in there.
motor vehicles does not want his organisms right now.
You know, for Schaffer, it was Rick Blackwell, Victory MMA, that took him in, kind of got him off the streets from his street fighting background. Fighting turned his life around. Now he's got a family fighting for them. This is a huge victory. Of course, he's going to be emotional. This is his bare knuckle debut, and he just defeated an undefeated fighter in Speedy Martinez.
I tell you, not an easy debut, right? Not an easy debut. He's yelling at the camera. His corner's yelling at the camera. Everybody's got something yelling to do.
Albert Martinez, undefeated, no longer will go to 2-1. Boy, I'll tell you what, Seth Schaffer from Canton, Ohio, but right now he's hailing from Upset City, USA. I don't think a lot of people thought he would pick up the win.
No, and you know, Paulie, he didn't fight like an MMA fighter.
No, and he also fought like a guy who was a little bit tight early on. I mean, that first round, I thought he lost the whole round, and then he got the knockdown to get it back, and he never gave back the advantage after scoring that knockdown. He stayed on it, he grew in confidence, and he took home the win ever since, really, little by little. But he didn't, not only didn't he fight like an MMA fighter, Benny, but he fought kind of tight, almost nervy in the early part of the first round.
And Todd, one of the things he did really good, there he is, Joey Escoboza. Oh, boy, would you like to see Escoboza if they can work that weight?
The reigning cruiserweight champion. There you see it, of BYB, another championship match that went the distance, much like Juarez will be in our main event, and Joey Escoboza will be putting that cruiserweight title on the line when we see you next time on March 12th from Tampa, Florida.
You know, I thought Schaffer did a great job at managing the space from the second round on. Not so much in the first round because he was feeling his way out of there. But then I think when we talked about the stance of Martinez dragging that back foot, he was not able to get out of there. He couldn't spin out of there.
No, he couldn't, Benny. You're right. Good point. And honestly, give him credit for even withstanding that first round assault.
Let's take a look back at the action you guys mentioned. Schaffer was stiff early, but a bone-rattling body shot.
Good eye, man. Oh, I was too busy talking. That is Mexican style all the way, man. I mean, that was he even used the throwaway right hand. Look at the throwaway. Oh, he used that little throwaway right hand to distract, to get the elbows up. What a body shot! Look at that bot. Wow, man.
Beautiful work there by Schaffer. Goes upstairs, and then here we see it. Bam!
Perfectly delivered.
That hurt here. I felt that here.
Oh, man. And especially when the pace of the fight was getting uncomfortable for Martinez already. So when you're fatiguing and you take a body shot like that, that's no joke, man.
Back inside the Trigon to make it all official. What a victory by Schaffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Sam Burgos has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 5 seconds of the third round, declaring your winner by